The big question, I think this was posed to me. This was a trap question. Are the Dolphins contenders going forward? Obviously, we played Eagles last week.
Trap question.
We lost. We lost in defeat with a lot of starters out. Like I said, Armstead out, Xavier Howard out, a lot of key players out. Going forward, we're gonna play this week. We're playing the Patriots. We'll get into our predictions later. All Dolphins contenders. Julian, I'll start with you because I'm the Dolphins homer.
They are a playoff team, 100%, no question about it. Are they contenders? I don't know. I mean, they haven't proven to me otherwise. I mean, it's just beating up on easy teams, but then you play the Bills and the Eagles, and they didn't look very good. And then you did play the Chargers. That was a big win, but Chargers are a solid team. They're not a contender, though, either. Chargers are a playoff team. I feel like kind of got an idea where the Dolphins are at. I think they can win a playoff game, potentially, too, and get to the AFC Championship. I just don't know if I'm going to put them as Super Bowl contenders. I just don't see them as like a favorite coming out of the AFC. My mind could change based on how the rest of the season goes because you guys do play – Patriots suck, but you guys do play the Chiefs, and you play the Chiefs at home. Oh, wait, no, you play the Chiefs away.
No, this is –
You play the Chiefs away.
That's the Germany game.
Oh, Germany game, my bad. Well, is that a home game for you? No, it's a away game, technically.
I mean,
you don't live here anymore. You don't care.
Miami's closer to Germany. Miami's closer to Germany, so maybe it's a home game. I don't know.
You play the Chiefs, so I'm curious to see how that shakes out. Jets can be competitive. I mean, we'll see by then, a couple weeks. You play the Jets twice, but then you got the Cowboys, Ravens, and Bills to end off the season. To me, that's the true litmus test of like where you guys are at and how I feel about you guys going into the playoffs, because you're facing top teams at that point. Like I said, Cowboys, Ravens, Bills, and depending how the division shake up, that can be a lot of division implications and like who gets home field and whatnot. So as of right now, I don't think so as a necessarily like title contender. Definitely a playoff team, definitely a team who could potentially make a playoff run. But until I see you guys play the Chiefs, Cowboys, Ravens, Dolphins, then I can get kind of a better idea. But how do you feel about yourself?
I tend to agree. I think this is a prove it year. Like we can't sit around. We can't do what we did with Ryan Tannehill and be like, is this the year? Is next year? Is this like now is now? Like this team is built for now. Obviously, with all the acquisitions, with all the speed, this is a prove it year for Tua. Like this is like the one chance or one spot. Obviously, still going through injuries. It's going to be tough. The next, especially a couple of weeks. This week is going to be tough. As even though it's the Patriots, even though Patriots don't look that great. This week's going to be tough, and next week's going to be tough when we play the Chiefs. I agree with your sentiment that we beat up on bad teams, and the good teams we look blah on. But, I think the Dolphins are still, at this point, still pretty good. We go deep. Maybe first, second round playoff. That's what I expect.
Team. I mean,
you can't miss the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Dolphins... Man, I don't know. I mean, I was going to say a top 5 team, but I would say they're a top 5 team. They're top 5. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Where would you rank the Dolphins? Like, would you say they're like? I would
say
like
top
borderline
10.
Top 5.
I would say top 10. Definitely
top 10 for sure.
Maybe top 5 in the AFC. Top 10.
Top 5 in the AFC for sure. I don't know about the whole league. I mean, the record says so, but. I mean, records only mean so much. I guess like what I was saying, like, because even, you beat up on the terrible teams, but then even the teams that are a little bit closer to you, those are closer games. Like I said, Chargers 36-34, Patriots 24-17, even though I don't really think that much of the Patriots. So I'm really curious to see how you guys go up against the Jets twice, because the Jets can be pretty good defensively stout. But, man, you guys got to, like you said, that secondary, the defense just has to hold it down. I mean, as long as your offense is scoring as much as it is, then I guess it's great. It's awesome. It keeps you guys in the game. I mean, but I did want to ask you, because I was at the game. I was at the NFL game 2 weeks ago, but I did see on one of the screens, they had the Dolphins were down 14-0 against the Panthers, but then came back like 5-0. Like, what was that about?
Went down pretty tough. It was pretty bad, but guess what? We didn't shake on our boots. Why? Because Tyreek Hill was on the field. No problems, no worries, nothing to see here. Everything's all right. Yeah, they did go down early, and they do have that problem. Like that's definitely a problem that they had last week when they played the Eagles, where they go down early, they give up, big plays. Like I said, quick on defense, they give up big plays. Yeah, that's part of what I was talking about earlier about one of the biggest holes is on defense. And two.
Because you guys are definitely outscoring people. I
Yeah.
mean, that's not a question.
And I think they had,
That's what you're winning.
either it was the last week or the week before. It was like one of the first times that they had a 3-and-out on the first drive. They had a 3-and-out where they got
Really?
stopped. Yeah. It was like 5 weeks into the season, 5 or 6 weeks into the season. But so yeah, definitely tough. But I think this should be good going forward. Like it's gonna be tough. Like I said, these next couple weeks are gonna be really tough. We get the bye, but then it's going to be a tough schedule going forward, especially with all the injuries. We're going to need that bye week, man. We're going to need that bye week, and we'll see what kind of acquisitions they get at the end of the week because we only have a couple days till trade deadline is over. So that's it for the Dolphins.